I also took time. I used to think that I don't want to talk on video call, right? People may take leverage of my, like, I don't know.
Fine. So tell me, how are you?
Yeah, I'm also excellent having talking with you. I'm feeling great because it is my second conversation with you, right? First time I could not upload, and this time I'm going to upload this session on YouTube with you.
Oh, you are going to upload this session on YouTube, right? So what's
Hmm.
the problem that you couldn't upload earlier video, which you have recorded one day, I think. So why
I
did you not upload?
maybe
What was
from
the
that.
problem you got?
What were you saying?
So what types of problem, did you have that you couldn't upload that video?
I don't remember why I was not able to upload that video. Maybe my some background noise or maybe some other problem. I don't know even remember. Anyway, so
Oh.
this video I'm going to upload on YouTube. And in
Yes,
this
yes, yes.
video, we will discuss some topics, right?
Okay,
So
okay, okay. Because you are going to upload, so we must discuss over any topic. So first of all, we need to give introduction also. So otherwise, people will comment that where she is from like this, where is he from like this. They will comment and where he is from like this in your video. So like this,
so
people will not be able to know. So that's why
for the
introduction,
viewers, we must
will be
introduce.
should be yes.
For the viewers, we must introduce ourselves. Okay, so do I need to introduce first or you are going to?
Okay, okay. Please introduce yourself. I want to
Uh,
know about you first of all before me. So please introduce yourself.
oh, thank you, Jadu, for giving this opportunity to introduce myself. I am Nishi Gupta. I was born in UP but brought up here in Punjab. And in my academic, I am a graduated in English literature. Besides, I also appeared IELTS exam. In IELTS, I got sixth band. I think you know very well, right? And in my free time, I prefer to talk with people. Sometimes I immerse myself in dancing. So this is my short introduction for the viewers. So thanks for
Okay, okay,
asking.
okay. I understood about your introduction. So I think you will be waiting for me also that when will Jadu introduce himself. So like this, I think
Yes.
you want my introduction also again. Whether I think you have taken session already, but again I think you want to know. Suppose he will tell something, more hobbies if he has got so. So my name is Jadu Kisko. Yes, my name is Jadu Kisko. I come from Jharkhand state. If I talk about my district, Sahibganj, and if I talk about my education, I study in 9th class only, and now I am preparing for the exam also. And if I talk about my family, there are 6 members in my family. I think you came to know about me. I think I told my introduction, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Yes.
I watched your videos. Even I watched my own video with you on your channel, and I was so happy. Oh my god! Like I was talking so like weirdly. I don't know. It was my first conversation Skype application with you, so I was quite happy that time. Still, I'm happy talking to you. Okay, so without any further, let's get some topics. Like I
Okay,
just
okay,
want to
okay.
know like what are the main aspect to learn this language as a beginner.
Actually, us many beginners now they are starting and they are thinking to learn this language. First of all, I think if you want to know, so I think you also want to know, right? And those who will watch this video, they will also know this, what is expect. Past expect, they think that if I will become fluent in English speaker, then I think it will be good like this. Lots of people think. But what happens that they are become because they don't try to practice English and make over spoken English language. So I think today we will tell them what the way of improving English, right? We will tell both of us will tell them the way of improving English so that this video will be important, and helpful for them, and they will watch this video till the end. We will and lots of views, I will get and we will get. It means yes.
Yes.
So what will we do? Like first of all, you have to tell that how can they become fluent in English? Because you also became fluent in English, I also became fluent. But those people, we should think about those people who is not fluent. So how can they become fluent in English? Please tell apart from from your side. What do you know about it? What techniques they have to use to become fluent in English?
Hmm. Yeah, we all have been beginner, right? At some point. Now we all, like many people, they have become fluent. And if I talk about me, how I become fluent, there is no shortcut except practice, right? So first,
Yes,
we
yes.
need to realize that we need to practice every single day. We need to learn. And secondly, we need to watch. We need to listen as much as we can listen, right? Because listening is an art. When we listen, we come across knowledge, we come across many beautiful vocabulary, advanced structure that helpful. They are helpful to enhance our communication, to enhance this language. Second, listening, which I do every single day. I don't miss my listening. At least I watch or listen conversational videos so that I can, like, the I can develop the habit of listening. I listen. Thirdly, I communicate with people, right? Because without talking, you can't learn this language. You can't be fluent at this language, right? You have to practice, you have to learn every single day. Then you have to bring those, whatever you have learned, whatever you have watched in that video, listened in that video, try to use. Uh, what happened? Oh shit. Hello,
Yes, yes, I
Jaddu.
can hear you. Yes,
But
yes, I
I
can hear you.
can't. But I can't see you.
What happened? Now can you see me or not?
Uh, yes.
Now,
Now I
did I get
now.
visible to you? Can you see me on the screen now? So again, what happened?
Yeah. Again, your video is not on screen. Now you are perfectly fine, right?
Okay,
So
okay,
what
okay,
I was
okay.
telling.
So I got happy
So
that I got
no
visible to
alternative.
you. Yes.
There is no alternative. There is no shortcut to learn this language, to be master of this language, except practice, to read. Right. I'm not in the habit of reading, but I'm in the habit of watching and listening. Some people say that yes, that reading is important, but to be honest, I don't read. I don't read any article, book, but I listen. I listen as much as I can listen. Well, I don't know why I'm not in the habit of reading. I don't like reading so much. I read once in a blue moon, hardly. So, but the most part which helped me to listen. The more you listen, the more you consume. Right. So listening is really important when it comes to speaking, when it comes to gain knowledge. You can gain knowledge from listening a lot. You can gain knowledge from watching, and then try to spread that knowledge in your communication when you interact with people. Right. Try to speak whatever you have in your mind. Just speak it. Right. Suppose if you are not comfortable, try to on a like video audio session, right? You can talk with people on audio. Some people, they are not comfortable on like a video session, they are comfortable on audio, so they can enhance, they can develop their confidence to learn this language. So in this way I can say, since I have started making video session with people, I realized one thing, that yes, I'm confident. I can speak English without
Yes,
any
yes, yes.
hesitation,
Because
without
I think you have lots of, power you can consider. Means you don't get shy, like you are able to talk with me. And some people I saw on Skype group, and when they talk with anyone, that time, they can't speak. Whether they know English, all the same, they can't speak because, they have only problem of getting shy, They keep fighting shy all the time, while talking in English with any boy. Suppose a girl will get shy, so I think he will not be able to talk and can't be improved his English. That's why we have to speak frankly, as you are speaking. So I think your way of speaking is good because you don't get shy in front of me. Right. On video
yeah,
call, you are talking. Some people I saw they talk only on video call all the time. I saw video call, all the many messages, I saw in, I think in Skype group, who wants to talk with me on video call like this? They don't say, anytime that, please talk with me on video call. So how will they improve their English? They need to do something like better. If they want to improve their English language, they have to come on video call also. Then they will improve their English. Otherwise, English will not be able to be improved by them.
Yeah, we can say that, but it is not possible for everybody. Start in the starting, because some people they are quite shy, so they are not feeling comfortable, right? In the starting, they feel so much hesitation. Once they start like accustomed of talking with people on like video call, then they can talk frankly. They I have no any kind of problem while interacting with others. So it takes time, right? Every no one
Yes, yes,
can develop the habit of talking in one night, right? It takes time. Even I also took time. I used to think that I don't want to talk on video call, right? People may take leverage of my, like, I don't know, it sometimes we have a
and
mentality, right?
yes,
We
yes,
are
yes.
in media,
Nowadays
right?
I think the main
Sometimes we
problem
are
is
not
that.
yeah, so sometimes,
Yes,
but when I realized that yes, now there are so many girls, they are talking on a video call, so why I can't? I can also initiate it, right? I initiated, I started from my WhatsApp, right? From WhatsApp, then I download Skype application. Now I'm feeling quite confident, right? I don't have any kind of problem talking with many strangers, right? Earlier I had
yes,
this problem. Now I have overcome, like, it is up to us, right? Whether you want to in a comfort zone or want to come out of the comfort zone to do something, to bring something extraordinary things in your life, right? Without putting efforts, without implementing, you can't do, right? Thinking cannot help. So many people they think in English, they by thinking cannot helpful na. I'm not denying that thinking is not helpful. Thinking is helpful to generate ideas, but when it comes to speak, you have to speak, right? Without practicing, without speaking, so you will not able to speak. You have to speak. At least if you are broken language, it's okay. Initially you are broken, but gradually you will understand. You will start speaking fluently. Everyone, even I was also speaking broken language. I was humiliated so many times. I was mocked because of my English. You know,
yes,
like,
yes.
can I tell you one incident which completely changed my life?
Yes, so why not? Why not? I want to listen. I'm,
Yeah,
excited to know about your story. Please tell me that incident
actually,
about which you told now.
I joined one institute for learning this language.
Yes, yes,
And one day in a group, like, sir asked me to describe something, and my English was very poor. Like, I was not good at English, and it was my beginning, right, to learn this language. And one girl, she was speaking not very well. Like, she was speaking, right. When it came to my turn, I stood up, and I was about to say something. Like, I fumbled. I couldn't speak properly, even couldn't pronounce that word properly. And like students who were studying like together me, they laughed at me. And I felt so embarrassed that I had no courage to continue those classes. I stopped and I came back home. I thought that I don't want to join this institute. I don't want to learn this language because people are mocking at me. And then I decided, if they are mocking at me, means if I stop learning this language, they get a chance to humiliate me again by saying that you can't learn this language. So I have to prove this thing that I can also learn this language. Then I started watching so many videos on YouTube. I made so many notes, right? I practiced a lot. I started teaching students as well so that I can understand this concept comprehensively. Right? I can understand this thing. How can I speak this thing in English? I used to narrate stories in my mind every night, every single day, whenever I used to get a time. Right? I did it. I did it every possible way which could help me to learn this language. Right? And now, if everyone, like most of the people, if they are able to speak, even you are able to speak. Why? Because we went extra mile. Like, we went extra mile to learn this language. Like, we maybe uh humiliate, like so many people criticized us, when we are not able to speak this language, right? Maybe you have also faced this problem in your life, right? When your friend, your any other member in group or other in your locality said, you can't learn this language, it is not your cup of tea, right? So we generally get such kind of comments from our neighbors, friends, right? But we should not be affected with those people's words, right? Because it is very difficult to get rid of these comments, but somehow we have to learn English. We don't have to stop because they said something to us. We have to continue our journey. No matter initially we are not able to speak, but sometimes later when we put 100% efforts, so one day you will be good at this language, right? So
Yes,
we
yes, yes. You
never.
are right. 100%. I can say that you are right person. Right, girl, I can say because you told right, right. And it means like, I think those people, I think lots of people can be here, in this world want to learn English language, but they have only one problem. But I think it doesn't work in other application like that. There are lots of application can be for talking in English like Hybro application, which is paid application. Other is called, Cambly also is available in Play Store, can be downloaded by us easily. Just we have to pay money for talking like this application are available. But in Skype application, mostly people have problem, they don't want to come on video call. But if you will check about other application can be, which is called Hybro and Cambly, in that application no one is talking on video call, only they come on video call. They are not shy person mostly in other application, in paid application. Only in Skype it happens, in WhatsApp. And I can say like in WhatsApp some people wants to talk in audio call, and some people wants to, some people want to talk on video call like this. It happens. That's why we have to talk on video call so that we can improve our English language, and we will become frank, means like we can talk with anyone frankly. Like we will not get stuck while talking in English also. In any language, in whatever language we will speak with people on video call face to face, in that language we will become frank person, and we can speak in English language without getting stuck, and no one will judge us that what is he speaking. And mostly people have problem with that, that's why they speak like that, because they think about my English is wrong, my English is like I'm making mistakes. That's why they don't come on video call. And some people think that like he will upload my video on YouTube, he has YouTube channel, he will upload my video, people will watch my video, they will find out my mistakes. So that's why they don't come on video call, I think. And due to get shy also, I can say, right?
That is true. That is true. Many people, they are just saying because maybe they are doing they are making some grammatical mistake, right? They have no good command over this language. So how can I talk with people? Unless you not talk with people, then how can you improve? To improve, you have to talk with people, because practice makes perfect. So without practice you can't learn this language. So
Yes, yes.
initially, listen, when if you are doing something new, right, which you never did earlier, right, you never like done earlier, so you have to face so many challenge, you have to bear up so many criticism, right? You people will saying yet your English is not good, right? Stop trying, you can't learn this language, right? But you can learn this language because you have that much capability, you have potentiality, like you're determined person. So you don't affect with people. So never affect with people when you start doing something new. Not only this language, whatever you do in your life, whether you are doing for your personal enjoyment as well, because sometimes not people, they will never let you live peacefully, right? So never get affected with people, always be impervious. So when whatever they are saying, just listen from this ear and just take it out from this ear, and mind your own business, let them speak. So what I did, like whenever I used to say your English is not, I said okay, let it go, my English will improve one day, don't worry, okay? You don't need to be worried about my English. And I also compared myself as well. You will not believe, I compared with those people who are very superior in this language. And I used to feel that what if I talked with them, and what if they judge my English? Then one person told me, Nishu, like you should come across people who are good at this language, right? So you will listen something, you will learn something from them. So don't feel
Yes.
that if you're talking with the very advanced people, so it is wasteful. Like you may not understand, but that person, if you don't understand, ask that person that sorry, I'm not understanding these things. Could you break it down? Could you make it clear or simple? So in this way, you can also learn from like learn from people, right? So most of the English we can learn from people, like when we connect with, right? We just need to listen patiently, right? So in this way we can also learn without taking classes. Some people, they go for expensive classes, but still they are not in the habit of practice, because no matter how many classes you join, but there is no way to, if you are not practicing, everything is futile unless you don't practice. So you have to practice each and every day. Without practice you can't.
Yes, yes, you are right. And can you tell me that I think lots of people like when they start, when someone start spoken English language course, I think he must face some problem if he comes from village area. I think this thing. I think you must know because I think you also come from village area. I can say, right? You look like a villager. So like they will face problem. People, what will people say? What will the people say about my speak? If I'll speak English language in the village, people will mock me. People will make fun of me. Like this problem they face, and I also faced in my life. You can consider when I was speaking English language among the people. You can consider like many people were mocking me, making fun of me. And they were stopping me. Jadu, don't do this. Like it will ruin your life. Don't do this. Why are you wasting your time? So lots of like words and sentence they said me like this, but I didn't pay attention at them, and I ignored them. So I think then I could do it. So did you face this kinds of problem when you were beginner? So were the people saying you and mocking you, making fun of you in the beginning time when you were speaking? I think you are so crazy about learning English language, I can say. So did you face or not? So tell me.
Yeah, taste. I told you in the initially, right? I told you initially, one girl in the institute, she like mocked at me because I was not able to speak. So I think that only girl who completely changed me, like who made me realize the importance of learning this language without joining any institute. So I learned from home. I watched so many videos, and to be honest, I am such a girl. If someone is learning this language, and if they are not even learning, they want to learn, I motivate them, right? In my circle there are so many girls, boys even, they always ask me, Nishu, how can I learn this language? So first I just tell them, make your mind, right? Make your mind, because if you are not willing, then you can't learn this language. First you must have a strong willing, you must have a time to learn this language, and you want to learn this language but you are not putting efforts, you are not reading, you are not watching, you are not listening, you are not speaking. So in this way will you practice, in this way you learn this language? No. First, for couple of months you have to watch, you have to practice, then you can, otherwise there is no use. So I tell them, whenever you need any kind of assistance, approach me, I am here, I will help you out, right? Because people know how struggle they did, right? How much struggle they did when they were like a beginner, right? In the beginning, people face so many problems, including you and me, right? So I know I can tell them, like, instead of wasting your time in this a specific area, you can turn your time like in this area which can helpful, right? Some people, they are just watching, reading, they are not knowing that they also have to practice this language, right? They think that by watching, by reading, they can learn this language. No, learning comes from speaking, right?
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
yeah, without speaking you
Yes.
can't learn this language. So speaking is the alternative, like speaking is the only thing which is helpful. Like all the aspects are important, but speaking is important. If you are not practicing this language, so everything is wasteful, like reading, listening, speaking, like listening, writing, reading, unless you are not speaking.
Yes. You said right that speaking English comes from speaking in English, not by listening, not by watching anything. Whether you watch, that is good. Whether you listening anything, any contents on YouTube in English language, you will not be able to speak English language until you will not speak in English. You have to speak also. And some people think that just I will watch English video, and I will think in English, listen English movies, song in English, and I will improve my English language. Speaking will come by listening this all and by doing this all thing. But I think it is not happening. Just they think about it. So if they want to improve their English language, they have to speak also. And I said, it is about what do you say, talking with people on video call also. If you will not talk on video call, you will not become confidence person. When suppose you are not talking with people on video call, always you keep getting shy. And one day you will be invited on the stage to give a speech. That time you will face this kinds of problem there. You will get shy and you will not be able to speak. People will see you down that time, and they will humiliate you that he's speaking English very fluently. But when he came, when he climbed on the stage, when he was on the stage, that time, he was unable to give the speech in English like this, they will think. That's why we have to speak with people also, so that we will become confident. That's why in time I keep giving interview face to face when people come to my home for taking my interview in front of mobile camera, and in camera also. You can consider.
That's great. You are quite popular, right? I think people know you. Have become talk of the town. Like when you got viral, that time you may be a talk of the town, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. You are right. You are right. You came to know my every points. So you are right.
Yeah, because I watched